I think I probably went to maybe 8 companies that assured me that they definitely could help me. And when I get there, after wasting all the gas and time, I'd find out that in 5 or 6 minutes, no, they could not. And so this is why when Select Milwaukee came along, I really couldn't believe, I was in doubt. I really couldn't believe that they could even help me. But it turned out they helped me in such a short period of time. That's another thing. It was just, it didn't take long. It was incredible. I went from 10.54, which when I mention it to people, they're like, what? Are you insane? But it went to 2.75. Before receiving service, I was behind on all my bills. I couldn't seem to catch up no matter what I did. And so then when this opportunity presented itself, it was godsend. It was just no two ways about it. I was able to catch up on all my bills. That was the amazing thing, because I was so far behind that, you know, I didn't have a lot of bills, but those that I had actually gotten behind on. And but when I got this help, it just straightened everything out. Everything worked. I was ahead of the game, you know. So it was really good. I think that I knew Select Milwaukee was actually going to be able to help me. I would say I would say 3 weeks, because I just had this feeling about the way things were going, you know, and it actually didn't take. I would say in probably 4 to 5 weeks, they actually solved my problem, and that's pretty good. And I didn't have to pay them $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 either, because that's what everybody else wanted to help, is to charge a big fee to help you. I would recommend this service to anyone else, and I have, as a matter of fact. I would recommend it because after what I went through for years, thinking that I couldn't get any help, and then discovering that I actually could get the help, it was like a blessing from God that just dropped right out of the air, you know? And I'm like, well, I'm calling these people and I'm going to see what's going on. And then to find out they could do it and do it so swiftly. There were no games played. They were upfront about everything. They took care of everything. And it was so simple. They ask you for certain pieces, certain documents. You have the documents. They took care of it from there. And it was like you didn't have to worry about it. So I knew in a few weeks that it was actually going to work. And I was relaxed. And when I got that phone call about a couple weeks after that said what to do, and that was it, I made out a check, I was done. I know what it did for me. And believe me, I would not tell anyone to go to Select Milwaukee or to any place unless I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, and I love what they've done with me. I'm so happy I could jump up and down, throw a party, whatever. I'm really thrilled with Select Milwaukee. If anybody can do it, Select Milwaukee can. I love Select Milwaukee. And, you know, I'm just happy to know that there is a place like Select Milwaukee that you can actually go to and they actually help you. They don't beat you over the head with how much money they want to charge you, or make you feel inadequate, or, you know, or tell you, well, you know, you should have did this and you should have done that. They don't do that. They understand what people go through, and some of them have gone through it themselves. And so that's why they're in that business, is because they find ways to help people, and they don't bother unless they know that they can. And that's what I like about them, you know? And I'm just going to keep telling people, I'm just going to keep telling them, if you got a problem with your mortgage, don't go to anybody before you try Select Milwaukee. I guarantee you, if they can't help you, you can't be helped. It's as simple as that. Select Milwaukee is good. I'm telling you, the people there are very professional, patient, and caring about your situation. And they don't have to do a lot of talking. That's what I like. They didn't do a lot of talking about, you know, I'm the one that talks a lot. They didn't have to do a lot of talking. They just said what they need to say, you know, this, boom, and help you take care of it, get it done, and it's done. Because they know what they got to do. All they need is the information from you so they can do what they need to do. And if you pass that up, all I can say is to that person, there's something seriously wrong with you. And it doesn't have anything to do with the mortgage. That's for sure.